This is chapter 5. Yep, I'm gonna read this to you, and yep. Lapis woke up to her alarm on her phone and stretched before she got up. She walked to the closet and grabbed blue jeans and white shirt that had a wave design. She walked to the bathroom and put clothes onto the counter. She took off her clothes and stepped into the shower. She then got her shampoo and shampooed her hair. One shower later, she stepped out of the shower and dried herself off with a towel. She changed into her fresh pair of clothes. As she changed, she brushed her teeth and blew dry her hair. After she fixed her hair, she then looked at herself in the mirror, gave herself a satisfied nod, smiling. Lapis always liked to look at her. Lapis always looked to. Lapis liked to look at as best as she could. She found that it gave her confidence. She didn't also care what others thought she should actually wear. She got out of the bathroom and grabbed her phone and earbuds and house keys. She went out of her house and down the stairs. She saw a plate of delicious pancakes with chocolate chips sitting on the dinner table. The pancakes still evenly hot from the steam rising from it, and the chocolate chips slowly melting on the surface. Her favorite way to have pancakes. She practically drooled as she looked at them. Lapis had a sweet tooth. She loved anything sweet, chocolate and sugar. She'd go out trick-or-treating and eating all the candy she got as quickly as possible. She couldn't help it. It was just too good. Even her coffee had a ton of sugar. Her mom was getting ready to leave for work and putting her things in her bag. Okay, sugar is one of the most addicting things on the planet. Like, one of the most, not even close. It's one of the most addicting things. It is so hard to get off sugar that it's insane. So, yeah. Thanks, Mom. Lapis smiled. Smiling, she sat on the chair at the table and put her backpack on the floor besides the chair. She then started eating the mouth-watering pancakes that she loved so much. Miss Leslie grabbed her bag and kissed Lapis's forehead. You're welcome. Have a good day at school. She walked out of the front door into her car and getting in. The car driving off could be heard from the inside. Lapis got up, and after finishing her pancake, she slung her backpack onto her shoulders and headed out the door. Walking to school, she guessed that she would have walked to school with Peridot because Peridot was mostly early to school. It was pretty day. No clouds, no soft breezes, birds chirping, and she took a deep breath and walked happily. One walk to school later. One walk. I can't do the voice, but 1 hour later. One walk to school later. Luna made it to school and walked inside with her hands in the pockets of her jeans. She walked to her locker and entered a combination that she now knew by heart, opening the door and putting away stuff she did not need. She walked to her class, but she could feel a pair of eyes on her. She looked to her side and saw Jasper looking at her. She shrugged it off and stepped into the classroom. As the bell rang, she taking a seat. She putting her backpack down next to her. Little did she know, Jasper had a plan for a certain blonde she'd been hanging out with. She saw a familiar blonde walk in and sit behind her. She turned her upper body and waved to Peridot. Peridot blushed lightly and smiled, slightly waving back at the woman. Lapis smiled and turned back around and paid attention to the teacher. And by paying attention, I mean doodled vaguely, listening and raising her head to look like she's paying attention. She sure wasn't a nerd, but her grades were pretty good, but not great. She still doodled. Hey, if anyone's still in school and you're having a problem, you're not paying attention, and the teacher's calling on you, you'd be like, and you're like, and it's like a question, like a math problem or something, but like, I'm still thinking of the answer, because that works, and then we're like, you're trying, I'm like, I'm trying to get the answer, I didn't finish, this one was pretty hard, I'm like, I'm still thinking, I'm trying to get the answer down, and then it'll let you to look at the board and look at the answer real quick. It gives you a couple extra moments to be like, hey guys, it gives you a couple moments to be like, to get the answer out, instead of like drawing like, oh, I didn't pay attention and everyone will laugh. It's more like, oh crap, I'm still thinking, I'm having struggling, and no one will laugh, because it seemed like you're paying attention but you're struggling with a problem. So kids in school still use that. It got me through a lot of things. The teacher wasn't Miss Sircon, the math teacher. She wore a yellow blazer and a white shirt and yellow pants. Wait, did I skip anything? Okay, no, I didn't. With black shoes, shiny shoes, her blonde hair was combed and was short like Paradox but shorter. But she also had glasses and perched onto the end of her nose. Lapis was doodling a girl that looked similar to herself instead of taking notes like she was meant to be. She could get help from a friend later. She had a blue top that went around the back and had straps that tied around her neck. She was facing the opposite way with the back towards you. There was a long, flowy skirt that was blowing in a breeze. Once her back, on her back, she had a lapis lazuli wings made out of water sprouting from it. The girl was looking out into the ocean, standing up on a beach. Wait, is this Lapis or Peridot? Wait, why is Lapis seeing a girl like that? Wait, I'm confused. It was the same girl that was printed on her sketchbook. Oh, never mind. I'm dumb. She's just drawing her character. Bro, my brain don't work. Lapis would also draw a girl she came up of. It was when she was a kid. She felt something sort of connection to the girl and always drew her when she was bored. Sad, happy, it didn't matter how she felt or when it was, but she always drew the girl. Lapis found herself caught up in her doodling and lost track of time. Before she knew it, class was over and the bell rang. She jumped and looked around. Everyone was getting up and packing up their stuff in order to leave the class and go to the next. She sighed and got up and grabbed the backpack, putting her stuff in. She got up, and once she finished putting her stuff away, she slung the backpack over her shoulder. Stepping onto the room, she went to her locker room and got what she needed. She then goes to her next class. Many classes... Why am I reading so fast? Let me slow down. Many classes later, well, not that many, but my still in school people know what it feels like. Many. That's what the author said. It was now the end of the school for the day. Lapis walked out of her classroom and saw a crowd of people surrounding something, probably something to do with drum or a fight. She raised a brow and saw people whispering to each other with their phones and trying to take a picture or a video. Lapis was about to walk away when she heard a voice. Jasper, please. It sounded like a whimper. The voice was nasty and familiar. Nasally and familiar. A Peridot. She turned around and walked to the crowd of pride by her way. Pride her way through. When she got there, her eyes widened as the sight before she stood frozen. Peridot is being held up against the lacquer on the collar of her shirt, her feet off the ground and glasses on the floor. Jasper was pitting her against the locker room with her fists reeled back, ready to punch Peridot. Lapis, that's why you kick. Okay, guys, okay, if you're against the wall, what you want to do is ram up a kick and kick them in the ribs really hard. Man, you want to kick them right in the ribs really hard. They'll drop as hard as possible. I mean, I'm not sure if you guys have... Actually, I'm not that strong of legs, but, at least if I were to, pin on the wall, I know for a fact if I kick someone, they're fucking out in the ribs. Yep. And also go for the liver or real fist. Kick. There's many things you can do. It depends against a real ready to punch. Because if I'm thinking the way she is, she could slap the... Oh, okay. I'm not going to go into too much. Peridot eyes looked at Lapis, then had fear and worry. Just already punched Peridot in the face with a pow. She was dropping the gun. Everyone went black. She heard mumbers, gasp, cheers, then Peridot. Why would anyone cheer? Like, honestly. Like, oh my god. Like, everyone's like, oh my god, oh shit. Oh shit, motherfucker. Somebody help, please. She was hurt. We need a nurse. We need to get her to the infirmary. She's just bleeding. The voice said, don't worry, Peridot. I got you. You'll be gonna be okay. I promise. You're gonna be okay. It was Lapis's voice. She sounded like an angel, even when Bro, down bad simping. Like, simping so hard. Peridot couldn't move her. Bro got one-shotted. One-shotted? Cringe. Wait, maybe she has a weak jaw. Where was she got punched? Yeah, Meridian woke up. No, she just got punched. She couldn't feel anything, but she could hear everything with a slight ring in her ears. She then fell unconscious and unaware of anything, leaving a worried world Lapis to hope that she was okay. I would turn and give you a preview of the next chapter, but there's an ad, and I'm cheap. Also, please like and follow this author. I'm a cheap motherfucker. Yeah. Well, this is a quick one. I'm trying to do it as quickly as possible because it's kind of getting late, and time. You can check the time yourself. But the recording is pretty much done. Yep, so it's Littered's out.